If your card is the Four of Hearts, because the fours is among the most fortunate, you are very lucky, very fortunate, and known as the Emperor. Because the number four represents the Emperor, all fours. And so we speak of the hearts, we talk about the emotion, we talk about love. So this card is the marriage and family card. And this card is those who fantasize about protection, because it's all about protection, security, and being stable when dealing with any fours. And like the four hearts are the builders and the founders of love, because any number fours represents the foundation, and so the four hearts would be, since the hearts represents love, they will be the builders and founders of love. They are to build their security on love for humanity. You know what I mean? If they hope for love in their lives, you know what I'm saying? Because the four, as I say, is the number of the emperor. And so when we talk about the hearts, you know what I mean? It's like you must be in command of every situation that arises. And so the hearts are people who are dealing with practical applications or practical or applying love. You know what I mean? It's all about love. And they had the power to glorify it. So love is the ruling motive of the four hearts life. And so when we talk about love, you built your foundation on it. You know what I mean? You got a good judgment when it comes to love. And family ties is very important to you. You know what I mean? So if it's not secure, I'm talking about not only just mentally but emotionally secure, if you're not satisfied, and then you be on your downside. It was seen that you, who are born in the four hearts, will only blame yourselves over and over and over for any failure. And so you have a need for people involvement. Deal with people. You deal with people. And this is high as well as friendly. And a peaceful harmony relationship matters to you. It's very important to your happiness. You know what I mean? So a combination of your desire to express your idea, concept of love, and the creative urge for your self-expression might inspire you to write, compose, sing all about love, and even speak about love. You know what I mean? So love is very important to you. You know what I mean? And harmony and peace. And seeing your family and friends in harmony and peace. And this is a strong attraction for the theater. And even, you know what I mean? Even for a talent of being a creative artist. Because you have a gift of naturally of healing also. Healing people and healing yourself. You know what I mean? Because the fours deal with stability. They deal with air, earth, sun. Sun is fire, so they deal with air, earth, fire, and water. So see what I'm saying? And just like the four directions, that I mean, the four directions: south, east, north, west, or north, east, south, west, however you want to say it, because the four represents that. So all together, it's a combination that represents foundation and stability. It represents being solid. So the fours, all fours deal with being solid and stability. And so as the four hearts, you have a gift of healing, along with your personal charming attraction. I mean, because you got the magnetic attraction, you can make a great spiritual doctor and spiritual healer. You know what I mean? And so as the four hearts, you have a strong sense of fairness and justice, tolerance, and understanding. And so your desirable qualities combined with your natural mental balance makes you a good judge, counselor, leaders, and directors as the four hearts. And usually you acquire the awareness of financial values early in life. And there's often a good business background and rarely any actual lack of your childhood. And so you want financial security, and not only financial security, security in love, security all around. So you're very protective of your loved ones. So we're talking about you want financial security and freedom of using money early in your life. You also want the freedom of using money in your life. And you are interested in quick turnovers and speedy returns on any investment, so you know how to get that money. You know what I mean? So we're talking about investments. You know what I mean? Real estate's, you know what I'm saying, which you'll be good at too. You know what I mean? and you can benefit greatly for dealing with groups and organizations. So groups and organizations is what you're good at. You know what I mean? And also what you long for. You know what I mean? Because you represent love, family, relationships, partnerships. You know what I mean? It don't matter if it's employees, because you are very cooperative and faithful. So the Four Hearts, you are very excited, and you're all about entertainment. You know what I mean? And you are usually high class, who have high standards, and you are good entertainers yourselves, and you love to make others happy, which makes you an excellent host, because you like to be a host too. And you often inclined to spend a considerable amount of time dancing, going to theaters and art shows. Wow, the Four Hearts really got that fire in you. You know what I mean? You may appear somewhat, you know what I mean, consecutive. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might appear to be weird, but the Four Hearts are you're mostly dynamite. You know what I mean? And you want some amusement. You know what I mean? And when we talk about your personality, you contribute your success when it deals with, dealing with people and dealing with business and dealing with the show business, or any type of business or entertaining. And you must be careful with the tendency to over socialize, so will not negatively impact your health. You know what I mean? Or your pockets. You know what I mean? So you got to watch your funds. And so the pitfall for you as the Four Hearts is self-satisfaction. You should never ask, what does this person or this project do for me? What can I put into it? You know what I mean? Because you have so much to give. And you do realize it. So your satisfaction is accomplishment, which is based on the amount of you giving. So the Four Hearts, you deal with giving. And so the fours represents completion, foundation, all of that there. So you're here to build a firm foundation of any kind. You know what I mean? And also hard working with concentration, because y'all are hard workers. It's the number 4 vibration. Y'all very down to earth, very grounded people, which means realistic. Y'all don't believe in fantasy. Y'all more stable, realistic, and all about the home life. Because since it's the foundation, every foundation need a home, like a square, like a box. And so once the 4 lock into something, it's like a box, trapped in that box, because you lock. So you also could be fixed, so get out the fixed mind. So for you, protection is the number 4's birthright. This your birthright. So all your dreams will be fulfilled. And so you're willing to work for things in your life. So this is great. And so security is another keyword for you as the number 4. So security, you might be always checking outside your home, watching, make sure you things secure. Not only that, even in dealing with your emotions, you make sure that's secure, where you don't be snappish. So you do things to keep you in balance and harmony, because you represent stability, stuff like that. It's all about security all around, not just one level of security, especially in love. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you got the right partner and stuff like that. That's what I mean by security. Make sure you're safe. You know what I mean? So when anybody at work, you can make sure you do things right. And you can make sure you have the evidence, so nobody can, get you fired as the number 4. All 4s are the same. They about security. You know what I mean? And the foundation, they solid, so they're going to be practical and realistic. And so, your objectives and your goals are very important. And you have organization skills, and this makes you the most beneficial people in your community, because as the 4s, you're very detail-oriented and you're organized. And you might appear to be stubborn or over critical to someone with a different personality, or very critical to someone who you feel on a lower standard, so who have lower standards. So you must watch out for that, and don't be so high-minded. You know what I mean? So as the 4, you can be described as judgmental or personality type in psychology. So watch out for judging people, places, and things, because it's for you to accept people from all walks of life. You know what I mean? Because you deal with the hearts naturally. You know what I mean? Because the 4 is like the 4th chakra, spiral energy center, the heart. That's what you represents. And so you as the hearts correspond with your childhood, your youth. A lot of 4 hearts, you definitely look young. And love is what's most important to you as the hearts. You know what I mean? And so we talking about love of family, friends, first love of any kind. You know what I mean? And then sacrificing for the ones you love and protective or the ones you love. It don't matter if it's for your nation, your tribe, your family, your friend, or anyone you love. Even for a cause. You know what I mean? Because you are very passionate. And so also as the hearts, four hearts, art is very much important to you because you deal with the emotion, the arts. Because you got when you're highly sensitive, you got high creative ability. So this means that arts, music, poetry, and you know what I'm saying? And any form of beauty is what you love too. You love anything that's beautiful. And so as the heart suit, I mean, you're all about the marriage, the love, the friendship, the parent, the child. And so people who are under the influence of the four hearts suits, you act and you look very young. You act young and you look very young. That I mean, you might be like 40 something or 50, but you act very, very young. You know what I mean? And look very young. But you can be dramatic and entertaining. You're very romantic and idealistic in love, and you're highly sensitive. So the hearts makes you the most affectionate lover and friends. You have a high sex drive or high sensual nature, and this can make you among the greatest artists, poets, and musicians, and anything that deal with a creative artist. And so you're first to seek stability and foundation in your life. You know what I mean? You seek this. You seek this stability and foundation in your relationships. It don't matter your close bonds or your friends or your loved ones or even family related, because you deal with family, you deal with the home life, and so you are people who have high ideas about love and family. And so when these ideals are not reached, the pain can be so great that you need some form of escape to calm yourselves, to calm you down. You know what I mean? So your ideas are combined with the truth and your objectives. So you are people who can have wonderful lives of fulfillment and family and other areas of love. But you must hear the inner calling to help others. You must hear the inner calling to help others and lay aside some of your personal considerations or what you think, your ego. That I mean, and so if you do so, you have more satisfaction. That I mean, and fewer dreams that becomes nightmares. But so you know the four hearts. This is the suit of healing, because it got the four with the hearts. You are the suit of the healers, and you are the protectors. And so, healing and protecting people, protecting the ones you love, you know what I mean, is very important to you. So you make great warriors. So others come to you for love and support in the times of need. You know what I mean? Because you are the strength behind, and you are the strength and the foundation. What do you think the foundation is? The foundation like the four pillars that keep a house standing, to keep anything standing. And so you are that. That's why they come to you for your support in the times of need or love. So satisfaction comes from you giving, you know what I'm saying, giving yourselves to others, and you caring for others, and you giving your time to others. And so you need an outlet for self-expression. And you do well with groups or organizations as teachers and event organizers. So you're good at organizing. And you're very good with money, and you have no one to blame but yourselves if things don't go right. You know what I mean? So you must maintain your good health habits. You know what I mean? Because as any other card, you never get away with your self-indulgence. We're talking about your physical and emotional health. So you got to be aware. Because the foes, you can be very controlling as the number fours. And the four hearts, you will also try to control your family members in order to sustain what you consider to be the most important thing in your life, your family unit, bringing them together. If this is overdone and done right, if it's not done right, you will suffer when it comes to letting your children live their own life. You know what I mean? And so that's why freedom is very important, you know, even among your children. So with this being said, if you have children, that's the number four. So even among friends, you will often try to keep a certain number of people in your lives for your own personal security. See, it's all about security. So you're going to be safe all around the border. I mean, you're going to have a certain amount of friends who you know you can trust. This is probably like a classification when dealing with you as a number 4 people, especially as the 4 hearts. You need to watch out for your codependence behavior. Not everyone in the world needs to be saved or nurtured, because you are truly a nurturer naturally. As much as you may think, you know what I mean? Because you're so caring, you want to nurture, so you got to watch out for your tendencies, because you already have a strong psychic side. And if you develop it or activate it, you can bring much success in the world. So you have a psychic side, psychic ability, which means psychic is dealing with the mind, which means you, and also dealing with energy. You be able to read the energy, because the mind is energy, the consciousness. So you know how to read people. I mean, you might be the type of psychic that can read objects that you see, and that can read what you feel. You know what I mean? So you can be a psychic empath, but you got psychic abilities somewhere as the 4 hearts. You got psychic ability, which means you know how to read all sorts of energy. So if you activate it, since you got this ability, and this is what the vibration carry, this is when you will win. You will know. You know what I mean? You will know that this person don't need to be saved and nurtured. You would know this. And a lot of 4 hearts, they use it in their works. You use your psychic ability in your works, even if you know it or not. You still use it, you know what I mean? Because it's natural. And you're most successful when you stick to one thing. And not many subjects or many things at one time. When you stick to one thing, this is where you become most successful at. 4 hearts are destined to become important leaders in your chosen fields. And and become very successful, but you got to watch out for your issues with money and the power. And so finding your own power while maintaining your foundation of love and support is an important step in this process. About relationship of love, you got high ideas in the areas of love, and your standards and expectation is too high. So watch out for it. And you can fantasize about this love, and this could come crashing down to you against what reality really is. And so you got to be careful. And this could cause you pain, and you could be very desperate for love. So be aware and be careful. You are, however, very loving and devoted to your family and loved ones. And so as the 4 hearts people, you're bound to some challenge in the area of love. You know what I mean? You just got to let people be who they are. Let people be themselves and stop trying to be controlling, and you will do good. You are well liked it. You know what I mean? Very well liked it by many. And you got a spiritual way of looking at your love life, and you have a certain power and charm. So that's when you apply yourselves. You have certain power and charm. And you as the 4 heart males have a way of stealing the hearts of spades females. But you usually can make better relationship with diamond females. So the 4 heart females make good partner with club males and good friends with diamond males and heart females. So as the 4 hearts, a lot of you are close to your mother nature, or to your mother spirit, or to your mother, your grandmother, or to the females or the women's. And so you're definitely attracted to the opposite sex. So you are the protectors of your home and the family life and all those you love. That means very protective. And this is a very female energy. And so this being said, you got the nurturing spirit. So security is very important. That I mean, for the most part, your children's, if you have children's, may grow up strong and healthy because you're so loving and caring. So it's from the love they receive. Now, as the 4 hearts, your second planetary ruling cards, the card that you should look up, that's second most important, is if you're born October the 31st, the Scorpio, yours the 8 of hearts and 8 of diamonds. November the 29th, the Sagittarius, yours the 6 of clubs. December the 27th, the Capricorn, yours the 6 of spades. Now, look these cards up. Either listen to audio or video on these cards or research on the internet. Because this is your second cards. And as I can't bring you this light, it gets to realer than this. Ashe.